What's going on, guys? I'm Cooper. This is the CooperMusicPage. Today we're going to be going over the top 7 essential gear to start gigging. Full disclaimer, this does not apply to everybody. This is coming from a singer-songwriter perspective where I have a guitar and vocals for songs to please people's earlobes and whatnot. If you're going to be yodeling from the stage, you might not need any of this gear. So it can always change. You could always have less. You could always have more. But you'll always need number 1. So stick around and find out what that is. Number 7, a mic stand. Now I'll have all my specific product information on the screen here, but any mic stand will do. Just make sure you find one that fits your needs, adjust to where you need it to go, and isn't sloppy when you tighten it down. I've had mic stands that don't completely tighten, and as soon as I put any weight on them, they scrunch down, and all of a sudden my mic is catching my chest instead of my voice, and that's not conducive for a good set. Number 6, a microphone. There's not a lot of bad mics out there. You're going to have to spend a little bit of good money for a decent one, but not too much. If you go with a Shure or a Sennheiser, you can't really go wrong. After you do all the research and get into all the science, you can look at all the data and get the different nuances to each microphone, but they're all generally the same. If you get one of those stage mics, you should be good to go. Number 5, a surge protector. This has saved my life many times. So many times I'm on stage setting up and there's only 1 or 2 outlets, and I personally have 3 or 4 things that I need to plug into it. The surge protector helps me plug everything into one outlet so that it's nice and tidy and everything gets power, and it also protects me against surges, so can't go wrong there. Anyone will really do. They're all kind of built the same way. So go and buy one that looks good with your equipment. Like mine's black because I have all these black cords, and just looks sleeker that way for me. Number 4, all the associated cords that you need. If you need power cables, if you need instrument cables, if you need mic cables, if you need whatever cables, make sure you have all the cables that go to your equipment that you need, and even some extras in case something happens, because cords break all the time. They go in and out, they get fuzzy. You can always replace cord on the go. Just make sure you have what you need for your setup. Number 3, a sound system. Now again, I've played shows without a sound system, all acoustic kind of things with just my guitar and my voice. But for most places, most setups, you're going to want a sound system. So I usually have this tower PA system, and these are all different kinds of brands, all different kinds of price points and options. All you're really looking for when you're starting out is a system that you can plug in your microphone and your instrument into, and then you can pretty much do anything you want from there. Number 2, a guitar. So as a singer-songwriter, a guitar is very important to my set because guess what? Nobody wants to see me sing to a backing track or an instrumental track. That's just not fun for anybody. This isn't karaoke. This is a live music show. So you want to have your guitar, and you want to make sure that it's in tune, for sure. Speaking of tune, some honorable mentions. Tuner. Tuner is priceless. You can clip one onto your headstock, you can have one on your pedal board, but make sure your guitar can be in tune for your show. Guitar stand. You do not need a guitar stand. You can always put your guitar in your case on your brakes when you're done, or what have you. But I like to have a guitar stand, so it's nice and easy. I take off the guitar, boom, plop it down, and I'm ready to take my break. A phone holder. I know a lot of people who just memorize their sets or write them down, put them on a piece of notebook paper, tape them to the back of people's shirts who's sitting in the crowd in front of them, whatever works for you. But I personally like to have a phone holder on my mic stand so that I have all my song lists right there that I have prepared and all the song lists ready for people to send requests, and I can look up songs and get to them that way. A mixer. Mixers are not necessary. You have the 2 outlets in your PA system to plug in your microphone and your instrument. But if you want to get a little bit more advanced with the mix down of the highs, mids, and lows, maybe some effects if your mixer has it, or if you want to introduce different chains into the PA, you have a convenient place to mix all these things down individually, make sure you have the sound you want, and then output it all at once to the PA system so that you have the cleanest sound going to the PA system, going to the crowd. Final honorable mention, pedals. I know I love pedals. I wouldn't be doing my shows without pedals usually, unless I'm doing like maybe an hour or 2, but it's always more fun to be able to loop some stuff, take a solo with a little overdrive, and have my wah pedal and my wireless plugins and my tuner pedal and all the things that I have on my pedal board that come in handy every show. by no means necessary, but once you get more comfortable and more into the pedals, and you will, pedals are a great addition and a great honorable mention to have on this list. Before we get to number 1, I want to make sure you know you can go down there, like and comment, and make sure you tell me what I missed on this list. What are your essential gear to gigging? What's some essential gear that you think other people should know about before they start gigging? Because this is all geared towards the new player, the new gigger who wants to get out there and start playing. So I appreciate you guys coming, and here's number 1. Confidence. If you do not have confidence, you cannot really get up on stage and effectively give a good show to the audience that came to see you. I know that when I was starting, I didn't have a whole lot of confidence, and I was ready before I knew I was ready, if that makes sense. A lot of my musician mentors told me I was ready to start playing shows, and I was still in my head about, do I know enough songs to cover the spot? Do I know the songs? Do I know how to actually play the songs effectively? I was in my head about a lot of things, and I just had to get out there and do it. So you need the confidence, yes, but trust me when I say that you're probably ready before you think you are. So get out, go to like open mics, go to like circle jam, go to do something where you're playing live in front of other people or with other people. You'll get more comfortable, and that's where that confidence comes from. It's really hard to build up without actually getting out and doing these things like open mics and jams. But it's well worth it, because once you get on stage for your shows, it's game over time. Now it's the crunch. You are in the show. It is all about you. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this top 7 essential gear to start gigging. Remember, if I missed anything, put it in the comments down below. If you want to see more like it, I put out videos every week. Go up here and subscribe. If you want to see my last video, click this box down here.